What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Anita's Joint. Hashtag Extendajoint. Everyday's Paydae, baby. You're tuned in to another one. And we got some things to talk about. You know, City then lost. City then lost, bro. It's crazy. It is crazy. Let me make sure we are here. Let's get it. All right. Let me go ahead and just share this real quick. Man, absolute chaos. Yo, I ain't never seen City play this bad in my life. Well, man, City were down early, Ella Tune. But y'all, if you're on YouTube, you see the thumbnail that I created. The offside shenanigans were wild. Like Alexandri, when the cross came in, it hit Alexandri first. Leah Galton had been offside since the corner kick had, because I read the rules. So it said, I read the rules. It said the corner, if you take the corner and, you know, you swing it in and someone scores, you know, no one's really offside because the corner flag, the ball is placed in the corner is pretty much the furthest the ball can be. So it hit Alexandri first and then it went backward. So I don't understand how that wasn't an offsides. Like, it's so crazy because I feel like where we've seen offsides. You know what I mean? Like, what? It's quite wild. I'm not gonna lie. And like I said, we didn't even have no Shaw. I thought eventually we'd get her back. Let me see. Is that good? Okay, bet. We good. Okay. Okay, let me go on my YouTube real quick. Let me see something. Hold on. That's my first YouTube live. I haven't been live on YouTube like that. Hey, yo, TikTok is back. TikTok is back. So it wasn't even gone like that. It wasn't even gone like that. TikTok. TikTok wasn't even banned for like for no type of period, no type of time, really. And I'm really happy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand if I'm the person that's controlling the world, why I want, you know, certain platforms to be available, you know, or not. But I'm not on that, you know, I'm not on that polar end. I'm on the other side, you know. Where do you start with this one? I feel Keating's confidence definitely changed when Yamashita came because, I mean, I feel like there had been no evidence, in my opinion, there had been no evidence prior to Yamashita coming in that Keating's was bad. And you know what I mean? Like, I feel like Taylor benching Keating's for Yamashita just because she needed reps was just awful. And we all know how bad Taylor is. Taylor's bad. This City team is bad because of Taylor. It's ultimately his fault. And I have no one else to blame but this dude. Because he's the only one that hasn't changed. He's the only one where everything else has changed around him, but we're getting the same results. So someone else is the problem. And he's the one that keeps sticking out to me. Like, okay, let me show you what I saw this on Soccer Donna, right? I saw this on Soccer Donna's channel. And you know, I got excited. Let me show y'all. I got super excited. Man, it's ridiculous. What? No. This one. Where's she at? Hey, shout out to Leon. Not shout out to Leon, but Leon beat PSG. Okay, first of all, who is she? City. Who? Oh, my bad. Hold on. Who is she, City? Why? Oh shit. Hold on. What? Why is this so zoomed in? Hold on, y'all. My bad. I apologize. That hoe was zoomed in for some weird reason. All right, there we go. All right. Crazy. Who is she? So we once again we're purchasing talent, young talent, young talent. So apparently people are saying City are like Japan FC now. That's what I'm seeing. Why are we signing all these young players? Why do we got to be the club to build these players up? Why are we that destination? This, and like I said, there's no one but to blame but City's head coaching fundamental organization. You have to. It's like, how can the City men go out and get a Pep Guardiola, and then we get the guy under Nick Cushing's who has no experience being a top flight manager. The only experience Taylor has being a top manager is with City, right? If it was anyone else, Taylor would not be here this long. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Taylor would not be here that long. Let me go ahead and like this. All right, there we go. But who is she? We haven't even seen the other Japanese player we signed, the fullback. And we're still signing players. How much money did you pay for her? City must know something we don't. We're signing all these Japanese players. And they're small archetypes, like they're small players. But we don't even have, like I said, it'd be different if City had the players that are healthy, that the physical players like a Shaw, like a Hemp. Like, these signings wouldn't make me mad if we had our players available, like the players that we need to win matches. So when I see players like this, she's not gonna help us win a match. She's 20. We're not playing 20-year-olds. She may be starting for her club over where she came from. And she's a center midfielder. We already have a young center midfield. We have Blanket Brown. She's the same position. Same position. Jess Park, same position. Even though I think Jess Park should be going back out to the wing, bring Mary Fowler back into the midfield. That's just me. That's just me. Ella Toon had like a hat trick, right? Ella Toon and then Leah Galton. The two Manchester City players I've seen. Manchester City players. The two Manchester United players that I've seen for that been with the club for a little bit. And it makes sense that, City were bad, like, defensively. And like I said, I don't think Keatings is not a bad goalkeeper. Today was a bad match for her, of course. It was a bad match for her. Some of these errors that I'm gonna show y'all, I mean, some of them were blatantly obvious. You can't, when you play a possession-based style, and you are pretty much looking in the middle of the field, there's only one obvious option you're looking at. And here's my thing. The first time I'll show you key things. The first time she got lucky that Terlin missed it. The second time she didn't. Ella Toon was right there to make the goal. And it looked like she was slightly offside, but not as offside as Leah Galton's goal was. That was crazy. All right. And yeah, City did come back, but man, it was where's she at? And then we really have to talk about hold on. Look. Y'all think Caroline gonna come through, bro? We need Caroline for life. We need Caroline. Who is this lady? Who is she? This lady is a journalist. Where's the Man City thing? Right here. Is this it? This is what she say. Oh goodness, you know what? First of all, Caroline coming to City. Well, she's probably to be the first Brazilian. Right, she'll be probably the first Brazilian to ever come to City. Second, her archetype, we don't even have a Brazilian. Like I don't know if City have ever signed a Brazilian. And like I said, I've been telling City that they have to diversify their portfolio. How is it that y'all sign Kanek? She is almost not the spitting image, but damn near identical archetype to Alana Kennedy. At least Alana Kennedy is getting called up to Australia. You know, at least Alana Kennedy is getting called up to Australia. I like Kanek. She scored a goal today. I feel like we did need a different player than Kennedy, and we've been said this to City. We've been told City, y'all need a better center back. And, you know, it only hurts us when, of course, you know, Greenwood went down. It's different when we can bring Alana Kennedy on, but we're up 2 or 3 goals. You know what I'm saying? Y'all up 2 or 3 goals. We can bring Alana Kennedy on. Yeah, no problem. And then in this game, you know, Kanak actually had a similar fall to Kennedy, and it kind of reminded me of her. But I'm just like, similar archetype. I'm just like, and so it's like, it's like City, how do you expect to get different results from the same archetype of player? Like, what? Make it make sense. So it's like, it's a continued cycle of not changing. Like, City just, their organization is like, either they don't care, you know, Chelsea look like they're going to win the league. Like, Chelsea look like they're going to win the league again. Like, this league is bad. The English league is bad if Chelsea win again. And this is why, Germa, you can't go to Chelsea, Germa. You really can't. I'd rather Germa go to Arsenal over Chelsea, because what does Germa going to Chelsea do for the collective? It continues to show that Chelsea have the depth. If she goes to Chelsea, she's trying to win Champions League. That'd be the only reason. Chelsea don't need her to win the league. They need her to win a Champions League. So if Germa can't go to Chelsea, that's why, Germa, please don't go to Chelsea. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Don't do it. You're too, listen, just don't do it. Chelsea don't need you. We need you to go to teams that are really going to benefit you. And Arsenal, if you want to help Germa, you got to go to either Arsenal or stay in America. Or stay in America. That's how I feel. You either go to Arsenal, stay in America. And Lyon really could use you, because Wendy Renard is out the door. You know what I'm saying? Lyon could, they'd be grateful to get a player like Germa. But Chelsea should be off the table. And the fact that, like I said, Chelsea's the 201 club. Y'all need to understand the system that we live in. Chelsea is a 201 club. This is why they continue to win the amount of trophies that they win, because it is orchestrated that way. And they always have the team to show us that, yeah, we have the team to beat all these other teams. But it is also for a reason. Okay? It's also for a reason. Another thing, Caroline coming to City, she's going to be better than Fujino, period. Chloe Kelly, it's unfortunate. Taylor has pretty much told Kelly, we're not gonna play you, right? We're not playing you anymore, Kelly. You're pretty much out the door. Is that what he's telling Kelly? That's crazy. He's pretty much told Kelly, this girl Fujino is better than you. We ain't never seen the girl play, and I haven't seen how she's better than Kelly yet. I haven't seen it. It's not her fault that she's getting the minutes. It's not her fault at all. You know what I mean? She's a young baller. That's not her problem. You know what I'm saying? So Kelly's done. It sucks. And the fact that we don't have Hemp sucks. And the fact that we're playing Mary, like Mary and Jess Park just need to flip positions again. Like, I don't understand why Taylor doesn't realize we need Mary in a more central position than a wide position, because Jess Park hasn't been the same like last year. And she's not the same because she doesn't have the same team. She doesn't have a Bunny Shaw in front of her. She doesn't have a Hemp to the left of her. She doesn't have these outlets that she did last year, which made City very successful. You know what I'm saying? She's playing with players that she's having to get to know. You know what I'm saying? So that's tough. Now, like I said, Caroline will bring her flair. She's an individual MVP. You know what I mean? Like, she'll just totally be great currency for City. And we're desperate for players like her. Like, we're desperate for a superstar like Caroline. Like, so I really hope this is true. I really hope that this is true. City, did y'all sign Caroline? Because we need her ASAP. ASAP? Like, right now. All right. Well, she was one of them. All right. And this is, this lady, she's journalist. And this is what Soccer Donna had put up, right? It's just a rumor, but look at the teams that won Caroline too. Arsenal won Caroline, PSG won Caroline. So imagine if Arsenal this is what Arsenal could do. Matt, if Arsenal got the money to do it, they'll go ahead and get Caroline. If they can nab Germa, that's crazy. Arsenal, I would say with the Caroline and a Germa, Arsenal look pretty good with the players that they already have to beat a team like Chelsea. They add more depth and quality. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm Germa, if I'm, them two, I'm like, wait, Arsenal on me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and Caroline's only 25, so that'd be great. There was another player that I saw on here. Yeah, man, Germa. Why Germa? Don't choose Chelsea. This is crazy. Don't choose Chelsea, Germa, please. Okay, here's another, where her at? Where's she at? We know Caroline's leaving, but where's Julie? I saw Julie over here. Where's she at? Damn, did I pass her? Jaden signed a new contract. Hold on, I must have passed, Julie. Hold on, let me find her. Shout out to Soccer Donna, bro. Because apparently, who had the rumor? Man, I hope this is true because they need to announce her ASAP. Take Jess Park out, put Mary Fowler. Mary Fowler is more influential, I feel, than Jess Park. Based upon the players that we have available. Oh, there she is. There's Julie. Okay, so according to this girl, Catherine Badel, Man City wants to sign the German Julie. And remember, we've been talking about Julie. We have been talking about Julie, trying to sign, anybody. And at least Julie is spoken for. Wolfsburg, a good team in Germany. Julie's getting called up to the German national team, and she's going to have to be a very influential player if Germany want to be successful in the future when it comes to the Euros, the World Cups, stuff like that. And she's a talent that I've seen that I can get behind. You know what I mean? That I've actually seen because, she plays in a league that is more accessible than maybe a former Japanese player. That's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? All right, but let me get into some of these some of these goals. But yeah, shout out to City in this hoe. City, man, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Um, let's see some of the let's read some of the comments here. Manchester City is red. Hold on. It says someone says, well, you can read it. You can read what they said. So everyone loves to blame Taylor, but players need to take some of it. Keatings is to blame for 3 goals. She's better than that. Nerves looked a big part of it. Ultimately, missing the 3 best players, the team is bang average. I mean, I blame Taylor 100%. I'm blaming Taylor for our injuries. We blame Taylor for everything. It's all his fault. I'm not blaming no players. I'm not blaming the players. It's Taylor's fault. He deserves no defense. The people that continue to defend Taylor are insane. You're insane. You are insane. Taylor is an awful manager. It is what it is. Taylor sucks. He's a clown. I wouldn't say he's not a clown, but he's going to go down as a manager probably for City. Well, like I said, I was, because you'll see if you watch my commentary when I upload it. He's gonna go down as a man. Probably right now, of course, he'll be City most winningest manager, winning like regular season matches. But that's it. He won't. And when it comes down to when we have a manager that's going to allow us to win trophies, multiple trophies, we'll have those managers like, okay, we'll be able to identify he or she, that manager was the best manager for City, because not only did they win, they won, they got the dubs that matter, the ones that helped them lift the trophy. Taylor is the manager, absolutely nothing. It says, Garrett Taylor will blame injuries, but mistake aside, this game was lost in the first 30 minutes. I believe it was. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Hold on. Yeah. Garrett Taylor will blame injuries, but for me, mistakes aside, the game was lost in the first 30 minutes. Well, let's look at the lineup that Taylor put out. Of course, he put Keatings out there. We had Kirsten, we had Layla, we had Kanak, we had Alexandri. So, okay. All right, cool. This is like Kanak's second match for Alexandri. Whatever. Back line, Kirsten, Layla, cool. Okay. And in the midfield, right, we got the same midfield we've been had. Jess Park, Hasegawa, and Jill, right? And then up top, he put Mary Fowler, Viviana Mitamo is healthy, and Fujino. Honestly, we need to play Murphy more. We need, like, it's crazy that we've seen more play from Fujino, but Murphy's a better player than her. Murphy's a better player than Fujino, and she hasn't even got that much minutes. Could it be like a language barrier? I don't know, but Murphy's the better player in my opinion. She's more prolific. She's more exciting to watch because she's more aggressive and going for her goals, going for the things that City need. City need fearless players. And like I said, Fujino, it's not her fault. That's not her fault. City should have never signed a player like her, in my opinion. Like I said, Japanese FC City, make it make sense. I don't understand. There must be something going on. Like there will be a transition in the way, maybe like, I just don't understand why we're signing all these Japanese players. Like, yeah, 1 or 2 is good, but when you start to sign the same players, teams are like, well, y'all trying to sign the whole the Japanese national team. Well, we're gonna be able to identify and break down how you want to play based upon you signing these archetypes. You need to have players from everywhere. And bring the best players from everywhere, and that's how you create a great team. Okay, and then especially like you're in England, I don't care if you have majority English players, whatever, but most of the good teams have talent from every geographical location. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like City They continue to keep themselves in a box, and we are and like I said, ultimately this is their demise. This is what we're seeing. The demise of City under a management that continues to show no changes, continues to show us the same thing. They continue to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? We can't go anywhere because we have the same manager. That's ultimately what it is. Taylor is literally gatekeeping City from success. Ultimately, I have to say it. Okay, let's see what other people say. We got a lot of Ella Toon love. No, not Sonya, bro, with the fucking... Not Sonya with the water. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and thankfully, we get to play Man United again, see if we have a different result in the cup game. Maybe Caroline will be announced by then. The only City players to put their head high is Viv, Fujino, Fowler, Kanak, others feeling ashamed losing. And what's up with, and like I said, no VAR, the offsides didn't help, offside goals don't help. That's clear. You can't, how are we supposed to beat that? How is City supposed to beat an offside goal? You can't beat that shit. How is it? You can't beat that. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. This says Taylor needs to go. Never win the league or Champions League with him in charge. It's 100% written, and we'll continue to remind you, Taylor, you didn't deserve your contract extension. We'll continue to remind you, you didn't deserve it. You didn't deserve it. What glory have you brought City? Huh? You didn't deserve it. You haven't brought City anything since the whole Manchester City, the whole England squad left. That's you haven't brought City nothing since then. Nothing. You should have been fired. You should have been fired. Taylor, you should have been fired. The fact that you're still here, I don't want to hear nothing from Taylor. He is awful. He is the most awfulest manager I've ever witnessed. I can't wait till we find a new manager. Look, here it is again. Sack him. Fourth in the table, no chance of winning the season. And like I said, how can we blame players for not wanting to be healthy? They already know, even if we are healthy, we can't beat Arsenal on the last on the last second to last match. Huh? Even if we are healthy, we can't seem to figure out how to beat Arsenal on the last match. All they had to do was beat Arsenal on that last match. And Taylor, we wouldn't be here. They would have been champions if they had beaten Arsenal. But what happened? You failed us. Failed us. It was bad. Bad. What we got? That's right, Viv, she at least she scored a goal. Back-to-back goals. That's good. Really missing Sean Hemp, 100%. Yeah, man. I think Taylor, it's funny. You know how I know a lot of people didn't, for Arsenal, they did not like what Jonas as much, but Jonas has brought Arsenal more glory than Taylor has, in his short time there, and he got a good gig out in San Diego, you know what I'm saying? And so hopefully Taylor, once he gets done with City, he goes to the men's league and never comes back to the women's game, because we really do need to eradicate energies like Taylor, because there has been no growth. So I don't want that type of energy in the realm of women's football. When we have someone that's not performing and been giving multiple chances, and I know City have a lot of resources based upon, me just thinking, they have a lot of money. I think that City Club have a lot of money. Now, if these resources are allocated to the City women team, okay, I feel like they are. But the fact that we only want to sign certain players, no, that mentality, Taylor is so bad. Taylor's so bad. He has to be eradicated from, he should never ever get a job being a women's football manager ever again. Like, he has to quit coaching after this. He's bad. He's bad. He's awful. And the fact that, I'm a citizen. I became a citizen in 2011. I was a Man City supporter since then. I was able to watch, that Man City team on the men's side with, Sergio Aguero, and I think it was Robert Mancini. I think it was either Robert Mancini or Pellegrini were the managers. One of those managers was the first one. That's when I was introduced to the City boys, and I've been a citizen ever since then. And I didn't get to know the ladies until like 2014, 2015. You know what I'm saying? And Nick Cushings was here and everything. So like I said, City have only had one other manager, and that was Nick Cushing. So this is why y'all's belief in Taylor has failed y'all. Y'all's belief in Taylor has led y'all down a path of no return. How are we supposed to put ourselves out there? How are we supposed to put our club out there for girls to come to? Like what is it? What's so attractive about City that makes the future talent want to come? Oh, they have world-class facilities? That's it? That's all we got for the ladies is a world-class facility? We can't give them anything else? We can't give them proper development and fundamentals of the game? You're telling me the only thing we can give the ladies that come to Manchester City is a great facility, is a great pitch to play on? That's crazy. That's crazy. We can't give them anything else? We can't give them no trophies? That's wild. That's why Man City is like an academy club right now. We're like a team full of academy players. I mean, of course, not the talent that we do got, like the world-class talent that we do have. But it's like either we got world-class talent, which is a slim, and then we have the rest are players that are trying to get into their national team or not getting into their national team. It's either the polar, you're either super good or you're honestly on the opposite end. You have no experience because you're like 19, because you're like 20. You haven't played enough because you're a young person. You know what I'm saying? It'd be different if we're signing players like anyways. Shit. Embarrassing. This and it's not even United's fault. City of course, like I said, a lot of the errors came from Keating's, but whose fault do we blame for Keating's error? You blame Taylor. Taylor was benching Keatings for Yamashita. What the fuck? How many big saves did we see Keatings make all last season? Like so many, especially that Arsenal game. The one that we didn't win, but she made so many big saves last season. City ended up being second in table, winning no trophies. And then we signed, Yamashita, and all of a sudden Keatings is falling off. The fuck? You took her confidence, Taylor. You were playing Yamashita in the matches Keatings should have been in. Keatings is our number one. Now Yamashita? What the fuck is wrong with you, Taylor? You done broke the confidence and Keatings, and now she out here performing like she don't know how to pass the ball from the back. Like, this is Taylor. This is the result of the lack of confidence in the manager. This is what it's manifesting into. Like, people need to understand this is the result of the manager. This manifestation of how we have City play. I wouldn't want to play. I wouldn't want to be healthy if I already know we're not going to win the fucking league. I wouldn't want to be healthy playing for a team like City if I already know it's going to be the same bullshit over and over again. I wouldn't want to either. The fuck I look like. I would leave. Like I said, we're so grateful Hemp decided to sign another contract. So we're lucky for some of these English girls that have been with City, and they can, they're loyal. Some of them are more loyal to City based upon, other things. They don't want to leave England, stuff like that. So we're very lucky that we have, Alex Greenwood, Hemp. And, because like when Bunny leaves, Bunny's going to leave, bro. She's going to fucking get out of here. She's going to leave us. Alexandri, she's going to leave us. A lot of these players are going to take their talent somewhere else. Like, really. And what are we going to do? That's why we need to sign play. We got to get like a Caroline. Because if I'm Bunny, this my second to last season. The fuck? If I'm some of these some of these players that are trying to win trophies, I'm leaving City. Especially if you're not English, I'm leaving the club. All right. And anyways, let's keep going now. You know what I'm saying? What's the real shit? I said worst coach in history. Worst coach in history. People were, and you know, Man United, you know, they don't understand what it's like to have a bad manager. Y'all don't understand. When y'all were introduced to us, y'all got Casey Stoney. When y'all, and look where she at now. You know what I'm saying? Look where she at now. When y'all were in the bottom, y'all got risen to the top with Casey, and she got y'all top flight. You know, you got this dude right now, old boy, whatever his name is. You know, like it says, we needed a goal, and this fucker removed the striker and brought in a wing who still can't do shit. I mean, I still want to know his problem with Kelly. You think Kelly told this nigga off? You think Kelly? What do you think Kelly told Garrett Taylor? What do you think Kelly? I'll bet you Kelly told Garrett Taylor, you ain't shit, nigga. You suck, nigga. Do you know who the fuck I am? I'm fucking Chloe Kelly, ho. I scored the game winner, I think, in the fucking at the Euros, bitch. Let's see what else we got. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going after it. I hope the Man City know this is not the players' fault. Don't be blaming no players, bro. Y'all really need to understand. And Keatings is well liked. Keatings is very well liked. I was looking on TikTok on the what was I looking on? Yeah, on Man City's TikTok. Keatings, when they put Keatings like sometimes as a thumbnail, she's well liked. And she has a very great personality. Some of the videos that I tuned into, she's very well liked. I think she's a Libra as well, so that makes sense to me. Libras. Let me make sure. Hold on. Let me make sure. Keatings is a Libra because Libra's a social sign, and they're a balance sign as well. So it makes sense why the collective would like Keatings, and she seems like she has a very nice personality, fun personality, and she's a great goalkeeper, a great young goalkeeper, and she's an English girl. You know what I'm saying? Don't be going on no City women's players blaming. Y'all all need to go to Garrett Taylor. Be like, nigga, I'm sorry. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't go on nobody's pages. Just get on the platform like I am and talk that shit. Get on your own platform and talk that shit. Talk that shit. That's all you gotta do. Get on your own platform, talk that shit. What? All right, let me show y'all some. I guess we can watch a little bit of Man, it's ridiculous. Hey man, this was crazy. It was utter destruction. It was bad, man. It was bad. And like, shout out to Man United. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't feel like I had to tune into the Man United anyways. So, they only were like 1 point below City today, and now they of course jumped City. But it's just like we'll wait till what's her name? Ella Toon's goal. Ella Toon had that first goal. I think in the 13th minute. But shout out to Ella Toon. She's getting back at it. I'm happy for the girl. Yeah, Layla didn't have a really that good of a game either. She was. But like I said, we weren't even using our full, like, Kirsten didn't even make that many runs overlapping. Like, And here's the thing, Fujino and Chloe Kelly have a friendship, I believe. Or is it with, I forget. I think a lot of girls have friendships with each other, but uh I do be seeing a lot of pictures either as Chloe Kelly and Hasegawa or Chloe Kelly and Fujino, but regardless, I be seeing them like together, so it's like they have a connection already. So I imagine if you play them on the field together, this could happen. And like, let's see here. I think this is the goal, right? Yeah, this right here, this was a scary play. I didn't. Leah Galton is pretty quick, right? Leah Galton is pretty quick. Um, she got around Hasegawa. Plus, Hasegawa kind of had stopped, so she had to like back up. She had to get back up. And that wasn't good. I think Elatoon's finna score here. Yeah, Viv couldn't get no air balls for nothing. Right here, yeah. So this was the turn. You see, Kanak was already on the ground. I was like, she doing no Lana Kennedy. Bruh, Kanak was already on the ground. I was like, she done pulled a Lana Kennedy. This is crazy. But Hasegawa had got that ball. Number 20 beat her to that ball. Japanese currency. So what happens when Hasegawa gets matched up with another Japanese player? We not winning? That's what happened. She lost possession to her own teammate, and they ended up. What you'll watch it again. You'll watch it again. You'll watch it again. It's fucking ridiculous. I have to keep it on mute because I was this is my recording. But yeah. So she was looking for Viv. The ball bounce. Just the body positioning. Everyone's onside to me. Yeah, Kanak was on the ground if Kanak had stayed on her feet, what would have happened? Like, what the fuck? How did she, like right here, like, okay, I don't know, how did she fall, fam? How you fall? Like, she tripped up. This is some Alana Kennedy type shit, nigga. Oh my God, damn. Like, keep on your feet, fam. Damn, she tripped. So pretty much it's a 2v1. Because you see Alexandria finna come through right here. It's a 2v1 because Kanak literally is about to fall over. She done fell on the ground, bro. This reminded me of the Chelsea versus Man City. All right. And I think I had put it in my thumbnail when Alana Kennedy I think she got pushed by Ramirez. Yeah, bro. What were we supposed to do with that? See, the Hasegawa got beat right there, and Kanak was on the ground. 2v1, too easy, fam. Ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. It was a goal that could have been prevented. It was a goal that maybe it couldn't. If Kanak didn't fall, we don't know what would have happened with that play. I'm not saying she would have blocked it, but I feel like if she was on her feet, we would have had a little, like the probability for City not getting scored on would have been a little bit higher, okay? If she had stayed on her feet, the probability it would have been a little bit higher. That's all I say. It's a little bit higher. That's a little bit. Okay. This one hella offsides. And maybe I'm tripping on this play. Like, maybe I was confusion. We're going to see, I think we're going to see Keatings does the same thing twice, right? Because one, City are not Barcelona. So Barcelona can play however they want to play continuously, but Barcelona have more creative thinkers, creative players. City don't have that many creative players, and if they do, Taylor plays them out of position. Okay. And that sucks. So that's what happens when you don't have a proper manager. He doesn't understand. So he doesn't understand. He has no comprehension. He doesn't have anything to build off of because he's never, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, he's only comfortable with certain archetypes. So he's not even getting out his own shell. Or maybe if you decide, you know, and maybe Taylor's like, hey, Anita, I do try to get different talent to come over here, but we're only restricted to blondies. That sucks. You know what I'm saying? That sucks. What I'm saying. That's why Caroline, if City get Caroline, it's a dub. It opens the door. It opens the door. Okay, so let's. I think the goal's like in what minute did old girl score? It was like the 21st, right? She scored. Leah Galton. Okay, yes, it's off the corner kick. This is where it's about to happen. So we know right here. Okay, so y'all gonna see the goal right here. This is fucking ridiculous. So we know that the ball, when the ball's at the corner, if it gets hit and if it goes in, it's a goal. No one's offsides, right? But once the ball is hit by any player, it's an active ball, correct? Right? I thought that was all common sense. Once the ball is hit and touched from an active player, the ball is in play. Everyone needs to make sure they're onside. Is that not true or not? Did we forget? Is that not a true statement? Or does it, like, my thing is, okay, that's my thing. Like, this is not confusing. I feel like that's why I'm like, what the fuck? How is this not offside? Like, I don't understand. So it doesn't. Okay, so like, say Leah Galton scored right now, right? Bam. Say she scored. Like, they paused this bitch. So this was the biggest pause. This is on pause. So it's gonna hit Alexandra here, and you see Leah Galton hella offsides, fam. She offsides like a mug. So she has to get back on side because it's about to hit Alexandria. So imagine if Alexandria ends up kicking it to maybe another player like Hasegawa or someone, and then maybe she turns the ball over. You know what I'm saying? It's still players have to be on side. Leah Galton is literally offside. She's behind everyone. She's behind Keatings. She's behind Keatings. How is this not an offsides? The ball's going to hit Alexandria and it's going to go backwards. Like, it's still on pause. It's still on pause. But what the fuck? I don't understand. Because it doesn't make any sense. How is that not offsides? Like, we're not smoking crack over here. We're not smoking anything over here but some freaking marijuana. And I'm pretty sure she's offsides. It's funny that none of the citizens reacted, but by this time City are blank right now. They're a little heated. This is a clear offsides. It hit Alexandria. And when it hit Alexandria, old girl was still offsides. She had never even gotten level with Keatings. Even if the ball hit Alexandria, even though the ball hit Alexandria, Leah Galton, you could even see she's still behind Keatings. You could see it a little bit. She's still behind Keatings. Like, she's still behind Keatings. She never got back on side level. If that ball had hit Alexandria and she was level with Keatings, cool. But she wasn't. When the ball finna hit Alexandria, she needs to get level with Keatings. She needs to get level with the last defender, right? Right? Is that not true? Is that not true? She needs to get level with the last defender, the last defender. It don't matter who it is. You can't be behind the goalkeeper. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Alexandria finna get, the ball has already been hit by Alexandria, so it's kind of still like it's in front of Keatings a little bit. Look at the ball. What the fuck is this shit? Who's onside here? Like, I don't understand. We can't even get stuff like this properly managed. We can't even get stuff like this. We can't even get the respect that they do the ladies right, and when it's obvious. So what is this? Why couldn't y'all even get this right? Like, I don't understand. Why can't y'all get shit right? Why can't y'all give us a match without fucking manipulation? Why can't y'all get the simple shit right? Why don't y'all have the VAR and wait, weren't they playing at the Etihad? The fuck y'all talking about? Y'all don't got VAR. The fuck? Aren't y'all playing at the hip? Make it make sense. It's 2025. Y'all playing at the Man Stadium. Excuse me, the Man Stadium. The football Manchester City Etihad Stadium. Y'all playing at the stadium. Why don't y'all have VAR? And then another thing, why isn't this offside not obvious enough for you? Why isn't that not obvious enough for you? The ball is loose. Ain't nobody touched the ball. So Leah Galton must be onside when the ball is loose. Alexandria has already hit the ball. And we already saw that Leah was behind Keating. What? See, and this is when it becomes bullshit. And this is when it becomes, y'all just lying to our face. This is when it becomes unauthentic. How am I supposed to be authentically watching the game when I can't rely on y'all to make the simple plays right? I can't rely on y'all to call offsides correctly. What? Y'all want to be the best league? Y'all want this? Y'all want that? Y'all lucky y'all in Europe. Y'all lucky y'all have these platforms other than some other leagues, and you're able to present your ladies. And this is not on the ladies. This is all on how it's being presented. The ladies can't help that. Okay, we're playing the game. Say I was offsides. Leah Galton, say I was offsides. I wouldn't have known. Well, Leah Galton probably knew she was offsides. Real shit. But whatever. Even because a lot of players do know. Nobody reacted like she was offsides. That was a little interesting for me. But I'm just like, this is an offsides play. And I have to really push this because it's an obvious one. Like I guess I could go and find a play similar to this, because I bet you there's multiple ones. But this one, we don't need to do this. This one is common sense. This one is in front of our faces. But you see how the magic works? They want you to believe something that is not real. And they want to mess with your mentality. Make that make sense. Why would you want to manipulate me on something that's so blatantly obvious? Make that make sense. It doesn't make sense. But anyways, Leah Galton, go ahead. Go ahead, score. Crazy, bro. Crazy. They waited a long time, too, to call it a goal. Some bullshit. Some bullshit, bro. All right, check this one out, bro. Let's see Ella Toon. Crazy, bro. Crazy. So City, a lot of people, I've read some of the comments in the cities when people post on City. They say they pretty much lost the game in the first 30 minutes. Oh yeah, right here. Yeah. So Keatings, man, woo, so lucky Turlin missed this one. And, and I was talking about it. I was like, you're just so lucky. Like, Jill is like, I just think it's not smart to pass the ball up the middle. I just think you should either choose left or right. Choose the left side of the field, right side of the field. Going up the middle, I feel like it's a vulnerable. But here's it again. Layla. It's like Keatings. You have to see that Layla has an op right next to her. You can't pass the ball to Layla when she's got an op running right next to her. You put her in danger. If you put Layla in danger. And who was running with Layla right here? Who was right behind? Who was on Layla's neck? Who got her foot in there? Goddamn, Layla, come on, we need you. Didn't you feel old girl behind you, Layla? We need you to step in front of that girl. Layla, you saw her. She was on your neck. Layla, who is this? Who is behind Layla right here, bro? It's wilding. But look, Keatings, you can't pass it to Layla right here, bro. Look at the ops. It's like a damn square. You got 4 ops right here. 4 red players. Pass it to Kanak. She's the best option. Or you see little Just Park right here. She the other option. You can't pass it to Layla. It just can't happen. You can't do it. You can't do it. And she did. And I feel like this was Celine for some reason. She got her little toe in there. Okay, here, pause this bitch. Is Ella Toon offsides? Now, it's not as obvious as the Leah Galton offsides, but I would say the furthest player back has to be Kanak right here on this top hand corner. She has to be the furthest player back for City, I believe. And if we're gonna go by the penalty box, the goalkeeping box right here in front of Keatings, I wouldn't call this offside because it's so close. It's so harsh. It's so harsh. I would give Ella Toon onside for this. You know what I mean? I couldn't say it. No, Ella Toon, you blatantly offside. I can't do it. I can't do it. You know, I can't do it. So a goal is a goal. You know what I mean? And this could have been prevented. Like I said, Layla, she definitely didn't, because when old girl was coming up on her, she wasn't that close to her ultimately, but she sped up behind her. She snuck up on her. So she finna sneak up on her. And that's another thing. Like, I mean, no one knew that Layla wasn't gonna get that ball. But if you're, you know, a defender going back towards your goal, you know what I'm saying? You like right here, like, fam, it's so nonchalant. Layla, you're so nonchalant. Don't you see this? Like, you can't be nonchalant like this. City, that's the thing. City want to be so nonchalant. Y'all can't be nonchalant. This is not the league to be nonchalanting. And that's another thing. People are tired of the way City play. You know what I'm saying? They're tired of where Taylor has gotten the ladies playing, where they hold possession and they wait till someone comes and attacks them, you know, to move the ball. Why are you reacting to the defense? You should be attacking the defense. Like, you shouldn't allow the defense to attack you, and then that's when you react. That's how Taylor's got the girls playing. He's got them playing backwards. Instead of being the players with the ball to initiate and move the ball forward, he wants the players to wait till they get the pressure and then make it a chain reaction. So this is where you fuck up. This is where you fuck up. You don't see Barcelona doing this type shit. They attack the teams. They go after them. Like, that's why they're quadruple holders. The fuck out of here. How you play like Barca, but... Ugh. Anyways, Taylor, you know, you get on my damn nerves. Let's see what happens. So City were down 3-0, 38 minutes, and I thought it was over here. You know, I was flaming up. I was hot shit. I was talking that shit. Anita, first the defender should have played the whistle. I think the clearance came off City defender before Galton scored. Most City players were generally asleep today. Thanks for your input, bro. Yeah, City awful. Blame Taylor. I think so. You know, Viv, you know, she had a goal, right? Right? She had a goal. They, you know, I saw some moments where they were trying to get Viv open and stuff. You know, I feel like Jill was quiet today. I wish Jill was more like, but she had been Jill had been player of the match. She had been carrying the team. So I'm just like, you know, she's probably tired. Like, damn, man, I had to do all this, you know what I'm saying? And then I feel like Jess Park and Hasegawa physically were getting outmatched. That's why Jess Park needs to be on the wing again and Mary Fowler needs to be in the middle. I'm gonna say it 100,000 times, but Taylor ain't gonna listen. That boy doing something else behind the scenes. What did Viv score? Viv scored, like, I think in the 40-something minute. And I really thought, I was like, hey, look, United when City came back, right, they got the 2 goals right before halftime, right? We're gonna see. And I was like, hey, yo, United really gonna bottle this right now? Because going into halftime 3-2, going into the halftime 3-2 is not bad, right? Even though you played bad, like, this was a good goal for Viv. You know what I'm saying? Even though you played bad, you know, 3-2 going into halftime is not bad at all. Mary Fowler put in the dime, but bro, where's the second goal? Oh, hold on. All right, I think, yeah, it was at extra time. Yeah, Mary Fowler was the one that dropped the dimes. So I was really happy about that. Mary is... Damn, I didn't know I was here. I didn't know I was live streaming for an hour. I've been passionate today. Let's see. Was it off this corner? Yeah, this is a shot. This was the shot off. This is how they got the corner kick. And also, that was another thing. I did feel like City had an advantage when it came to when the ball came into the air. Like I feel like City won a lot of the aerial battles. And the fact that that's why I was like, okay, City got both the goals in corner kicks. I mean, sorry, not both the goals. Both the goals City scored were in the air, on the head, right? So, you know, it makes sense because, you know, we have Bunny Shaw. So it makes sense that City would have a game plan that maybe they're more better putting the ball in the air because, you know, they're so used to playing with Bunny Shaw and she's a beast. So it would make sense that Taylor actually has a team that, yeah, I actually have players that are good in the air because, you know, yeah, Taylor, yeah. You know, and I'm just saying, Kanak got the goal right here. And if she can score goals with her head more consistently, that would help. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what happened at halftime because this is crazy. This was crazy, bro. When halftime ended, oh, not halftime. When halftime came back, let me see where I'm at. Is this halftime? Oh, no, that was a goal. Hold on. I forget. How'd this go? How'd this ball go? Oh yeah, because it was dead ass like on the yeah, let me hmm. Come on, almost have time over. 115. No, okay, it was a little bit before that. 107, 111, 109. Okay, somewhere around this time. Hold on. It's between this times. All right, well, let me get that second goal. Let me get that Ella Toon hat trick. The Ella Toon hat trick. All right, let's just because I remember. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I think it's about to start. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. The halftime button. And not really halftime, but when I was watching, all right, this was the start of the second half. Bet. Yeah, man, coming out the locker room asleep, like asleep, bro. And I didn't even see the. I didn't even see the. I wasn't even able to see. I forgot what I had did. I was either messing with the volume or something when the second half had came back. And all I saw, look at this shit. Like, damn, Keatings, the ball of all freaking things. It's like, dang, it had to go off that girl. Like, come on. Like, oh, I felt for Keatings. But I'm gonna say it again. Blame Gareth Taylor. Blame Gareth Taylor. Blame Gareth Taylor. Blame Gareth Taylor. She had to put her shirt over her head, fam. And this is fresh out of the second half. Making mistakes. City collapsing. Chaos. Just errors. Like it sucks because I've never seen Keatings play this way, and nobody should be coming after her. She didn't have the best game, but I need y'all to remember who put her in this position to have her lose her confidence. His name is Gareth Taylor. We put all the blame on him. I will, 100%. So yeah, it sucks. It sucks. So so right here. All right, so she makes the touch, and it's like you try to clear it, You don't have that much time. You don't have that much time. And this is to open up the second half. She didn't have the time. You got to first time it. You know what I'm saying? What they call it? You got to first time pass it. See, she took a touch thinking she had the time when she should have just cleared it when she received the pass. But she took her time. You ain't got that much time. You don't got time. You don't got time in English League. They're not giving you time no more, City. They're not giving us time no more. They're like, the fuck? We trying to play. You know what I mean? We trying to play, bro. Look, bro. Shout out to let's see if we get some Young Murphy highlights. Shout out to Young Murphy. Overall, we need our ladies back, bro. We need him back. We need Bunny Shaw back. We need Alex Greenwood back. We need Lazelle back. We need the Japanese fullback Shimizu back. Bro, we need everyone back. We need to sign Caroline. Go ahead and sign freaking Julie Brand when we get done. Fuck. We need a life support. And like I said, if City, Taylor, look at Taylor. Look at this nigga. Thanks, Taylor. You have failed City. What you gonna say, Taylor? You can't say anything that will make me believe you. Nope. Ain't nothing you can tell me, Taylor, that is gonna convince me that things will change. Nothing you can say is going to convince me that things will change. I wonder what type of manager City will look for next. Will it be a man or a woman? So they hired this, I think some Swedish chick, not a Swedish chick. They hired this lady Theresa, something like that, as a GM. And I hope she realizes that this guy's trash and he needs to go. He will be the demise. And if she wants to win favor with the collective, she should be already looking for the next manager. You know what I'm saying? She's already be looking. Hey, look, fuck. Go call Laura Harvey in this bitch. Go. Even though I feel like Laura Harvey hasn't been doing well with Seattle, go call her. She's English. Especially if City want someone that knows how to get around the league, you call a British person. Call someone and I feel like there are a lot of people that would love to attach their name to Manchester City women, because they will gain the currency that Manchester City have in general. Even though Manchester City men are not doing well, oh well, it is what it is. They've had their success under Pep, and they're whatever. So I think a lot of people would want to attach their name to Man City. And I do believe with a new manager, City will find success. I just think the vision must change, and the vision is not Taylor. Clearly, City, it's not Taylor. We can't beat United. And like I said, Taylor, he's had seasons where he's had players be hurt. It's for a reason. Why can't we have healthy players under Taylor? It's for a reason. It's not a player issue. It's a Taylor issue. I'm going to embed it into your heads. And now what happens if Taylor leaves and we still get the same results? Well, then we're going to have to start scratching the heads of, well, why are we producing? We got rid of the problem, so we thought. And we will get rid of the problem. And I bet you, City, you're going to have success once Taylor's gone. You know why? Because we're going to attract a person. Because all we're doing is learning from Taylor's mistakes. Because that's all he's given us. Mistakes. That's all he's given us. We haven't learned anything from City and Taylor, but how not to win league titles, how not to win this, how to have a winning streak of 11, 12 games in a season and still have no trouble. How is it that's my thing. It's like City have had so many winning streaks under Taylor, but none of those winning streaks resulted in grabbing a trophy along the way. It'd be great if you had an 11-game winning streak, which you did last year, City, but along the way you nabbed a trophy. You didn't do it. And still, you got a contract extension? Like I said, if it was anyone else, he's so lucky he's a man. He's so lucky he's a man. Because he's trash. He's so lucky he's a dude. He's awful. It is what it is. If you don't like it, oh well. Like I said, people didn't like Jonas at Arsenal. He left. He quit. Taylor, quit. Please, Taylor. Quit. Please, Taylor. Taylor, all we want you to do is like, you know what? Y'all right. Y'all been asking me to leave. And I think it's time for me to leave. I feel like I've done all I can. And you have, Taylor. You've done all you can. Trust me. We know you've done all you can. Literally. We know Taylor has done all he can. And you still haven't produced nothing, Taylor. End of the season, City, if they don't win a trophy, if they bow out of Champions League without being in Champions League position and still allow Taylor to continue next season, it's a slap in our faces. It's a slap in the ladies' faces. It's just showing them they don't care. They don't care. That's what, if City continue on this path, it's only showing you can have a great facility, but the facility, you playing in a great facility, is not going to result in success. You playing in a great facility doesn't mean you're going to win trophies in the season. Now, it's normal. It should be normalized that all teams play in good facilities. That should be normal. That should be a standard. I can understand if City set the standard and having a proper facility for the ladies, but they sure as hell don't set the standard for fucking winning trophies. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, Taylor, you going, bro? You out of here, boy. Look, Taylor, I know. I don't really think, honestly, Taylor. He's a Pisces. Taylor's a Pisces, so he's the Lulu in general. So they're not really. Like I said, he's a well-liked guy, and I can understand. I like some Pisces. I do. Like, I like players like Mariona, Sandy Baltimore. I want to say Maria Sanchez is Maria Sanchez ain't no damn. I think Maria Sanchez is. I don't really know too many Piscean coaches, but you the worst. You at the top of the list of don't hires. Okay, so like I said, whoever hires Taylor, that's why I'm like, Taylor, please go to the men's league. Please, Taylor, when you leave City, go to the men's league. And City needs to avoid all contracts with this man. After y'all get done with him, y'all need to tell him he can't come back ever again. You can come watch the ladies win the Champions League without your ass, but don't ever try to come back here trying to help City out, because we don't need you, because you ain't done nothing. And I guess in essence, if City are only worried about having a good winning record, okay, Taylor was the guy for it. But the ladies aren't looking at winning record as much as winning trophies. You know what I'm saying? Like, and especially where we are now in the women's realm, the players are only getting better. They're only getting better. They're only gaining more intelligent. So why we need to have a manager that can match the ladies intellectually on the football field. Taylor's not the man that can match the ladies here mentally, clearly, based upon how he has the ladies playing. The fact that you continue to play Mary Fowler on a wide position is ridiculous. Jess Park, when she was introduced to us, she was a wide player. When Jill went down, he had to move her central. Mary Fowler came into the game. Put Jess Park back on the wing and bring Mary in. So that means Jess Park is going to be a better wing player than Fujino, and we're going to have a better, more. If you watch Australia play, I've seen Mary Fowler live. I've seen her dictate the whole Australia midfield live, bitch. I've seen her dominate Mexico live in the midfield. She was pulling strings in the midfield, but we have a manager that plays her in the wing position. Hasigawa, Jess Park are getting out toughened in the midfield. If we can't rely on Jill's not a CDM. She's a CAM. She's more of an attacker just in general. But yeah, she can take some passes. Yeah, okay. But Hasegawa's small, and then we got even more smaller player in Jill. I mean, and in Just Park, we're getting beat up. We can't match these players in size now. That's the problem. That's my problem. We can't match them physically, and then we don't have the quality on the field currently for us to be playing in these ways. And that's what he don't be understanding. That's why I prefer Murphy over Frigino. She has the physique. She can match these players better. Mary Fowler in midfield, she'll match some of these girls better. And there's another thing. We can't fundamentally get past the players with the skill. We got to get past them with the physicality. If Hasegawa's not available to get the passes off because she's getting beat up physically, well, then we can't use her. If Just Park can't get the ball because she's getting muscled out, we can't use her. Like, it's common sense, Taylor. Make that. I've been telling City that. Because I see the game. I've been told they need to put. So it's like, Taylor. It's a lost cause with the guy. It really is. It's ultimately he's demise of City. Let's look at the table real quick. Let's look at this table. Man, we have to play United again. Oh my goodness. So what happens if City beat United the second time, huh? What if we sign Caroline in between the time that we let me see. We have a manager epidemic. There's not enough managers for the women now because City will probably be a better team if they played. I feel like, yes. So City, their talent, they have a lot of their best players hurt, but we shouldn't play that bad. Even if you do have a lot of players hurt, you still shouldn't play that bad. You still should have a formula. Yeah, like I said, if City lose in the quarterfinals to United again, it's going to show us two things. And it's not looking good for Taylor. So let's look at the, let me say, matches. Here it is. Let's look at the standings real quick. Look at this shit. All right, so City drop. Look at Chelsea, bro. 7 points clear is ridiculous. They're winning the league again. And they're going to get Germa for all we know. Germa's the only play for Chelsea to win Champions League. Chelsea are finna. This is gonna be it's gonna be a record 6 times. Oh my goodness, this is awful. This league is not tough. How is Chelsea finna run away with the league again? The last year was way closer. Chelsea like, hey man, we got Sam Kerr on trial. Hopefully she's not guilty. But you know what I'm saying? We finna win the league without her. Chelsea are making a mockery of the English league. I hope y'all know. This is ridiculous. The fact that Chelsea is 7 points clear only after 11 matches, they haven't lost one game. That is crazy. Like, Chelsea, I mean, are y'all gonna win the Champions League? I don't care if y'all win the title. I know City or not, so I don't care if y'all win. Arsenal, y'all gonna let them win the title again? Y'all bad. Then again, it's like Arsenal got a new manager. They got to start over. Jonas, you left too early. Jonas, why you leave? Jonas is like, hey, yo, I'm going to freaking San Diego in this, San Diego called me. They're like, hey, yo, Jonas, you want to go surf? He's like, hell yeah. Arsenal girls don't like me no more anyway. They trying to tell me to leave, and I didn't want them a trophy and everything. They trying to kick me out. So fuck it. I'll leave them too. I quit. He woke up one morning, Jonas, and said, I quit. He was out there. He said, deuces. Jonas said, I'm out of here. And Jonas, I was like, Jonas, how you gonna leave? You signed Mariona. You signed a lot of, like I said, next year it looks like, here's the thing, Germa, if you do go to Arsenal and then Arsenal get Kira Walsh to come back home. Arsenal are probably going to challenge Chelsea for the trophy next year, for the title next year. It doesn't. I mean, can Arsenal come back? Are Arsenal and United's teams good enough to beat Chelsea this year? Probably not. They what? Three matches ahead. And listen, first of all, Chelsea, y'all signed one of my favorite players, Sandy Baltimore, this year. And she's been very successful with y'all, and I'm really happy for her. She could win a Champions League title with Chelsea. She wasn't going to win one with PSG unless they got some help. So yeah, Germa, if Germa goes to Chelsea, it's a nail in the coffin for the whole league. If Germa goes to Arsenal, it's some more life. It will help this league. It will help Arsenal. That's what I'm saying. It's going to help Arsenal so much if Germa comes to Arsenal. If Germa goes to Lyon, I mean, Lyon are running away with that league, but they have playoffs, so it's different now. You know, you can win the title, but you're gonna go to playoffs regardless. You know what I mean? So that's why Germa, you're either gonna stay in America or you're gonna go to Arsenal. If you go to Chelsea, you're just going because, well, they have the better team out of everyone. You know what I mean? I can't knock Germa for going to Chelsea. It's, you know, I can't knock her. Everyone goes to Chelsea. They have a bigger pool. They are more of an attractive club. They have more diversity. They have a lot of things. They have a winning record with trophies. You know, they're the 201 club. They got a lot of things going for them. All right? They do. Y'all do, Chelsea. But we need some of the players to move around. It's Chelsea. Chelsea's becoming, I mean, they trying to beat Barca. That's what they trying to do, Chelsea. They trying to build a squad so they can beat Barca, you know, and it makes sense. I understand, but damn, if Germa goes, it's gonna be tough for everyone else in this league. It's not beneficial, but that's what I'm just like, does nobody have money like Chelsea? Is nobody trying to match Chelsea when it comes to wanting to compete for Germa? That's what I say. Why is Chelsea leading the charge? They should be the last people. Everyone, if I'm Arsenal, you need a defense. You need Germa. You do. You already got American Emily Fox. There's probably some more Americans over there, maybe that I don't know of. But still, I'm trying to figure out who else Arsenal got over there. Yeah, Germa can go anywhere, but that's another thing. It's like, will the environment in Arsenal be proper for her? Like, I mean, like, who does Arsenal actually have on their team? Like I said, English league, in the English league, Chelsea is one of the top clubs because because of their willingness to sign all different types, archetypes to help them be successful. Arsenal have a look to them. Unfortunately, City have a look to them. Unfortunately, and I say unfortunately because it hasn't brought them success. When's the last time Arsenal won the league? When's the last time City won the league? Why don't y'all start doing what the clubs that are being successful are doing? And they're opening the door to all types of talent instead of only opening the doors to a certain archetype, to a certain look. This is the demise, and this is how football teams fail. The only reason why Chelsea are so good is because they do not limit who gets opportunities to come play for Chelsea. It's the other teams that are not opening the doors to be able to attract these players. That's why I say Caroline coming to City will open the door to a lot more Brazilians. We need these clubs to be willing to give players a different archetypes and opportunity to help their clubs win. because the way you're going about it, you continuing to open the door for archetypes that you've been, you see the results, right? You're not getting any. You're not getting any. You're not getting any. There's no result because you're not getting any. It's the same. You can't attract the same players that you had. You can't attract another Lucy Bronze. You can't attract another Kira Walsh. You can't attract another Georgia Stanway. We can't attract these players no more. They're going to Arsenals and Chelseas and Lyons, or they're going to America where they can get money, where they can get paid. The fact that we can't even get the Spanish wing player Lucia Garcia. We can't even. She was playing for United. We can't even get Tottenham girl Celine. She went to United. We can't even get the girls that are already playing in this league to come to our team. We got Jill. We got Viv, because Arsenal, we're done with her. After you bruised and abused and used her. After you abused and abused, after you after you got all you could out of Miedema, you couldn't get her back healthy. You sold her. You know what I'm saying? She had to take her talents to England. We're attempting to help get her back. You know what I'm saying? We're attempting to get her back at full fitness. You know what I mean? But Arsenal, you couldn't even get your best player back in top form. Y'all, what is this? Who y'all sending y'all peoples to? You know what I'm saying? Who's behind? Look, City are what? 5 points clear of Brighton. And didn't Brighton almost beat City? Brighton was the first match we watched. Man City, Brighton. They almost took it to them. Liverpool got Olivia Smith, but they're not doing so well right now. Yeah, man. Look, if United push out City for that third place Champions League, I don't even want to think like that. But that's where it is right now. United could push out City in the Champions League. That's crazy, bro. But I feel like City, of course, we need to get Caroline ASAP. We need Caroline ASAP. We need a striker, a good one, a MVP one type shit. We need an MVP type striker. We don't need a striker that we ain't never seen before. We need a striker that we can actually go and see, that has performed well. And like City, y'all can't even. If City signed Caroline, she'll be the. I know she came back from injury. She's coming back from injury. We saw her a little bit at the end of North Carolina. We did see Caroline with North Carolina playoffs last year, and a little bit, right? She came back sort of kind of at the end, but yeah. And Julie would be a great addition as well. She's a tall forward. And yeah, I think Julie would be a great contribution to Team City. You know what I'm saying? Also, like I said, they let Poppy. Okay, so they called Poppy back. We signed her this year, last year. She's a young player. They loaned her out to Crystal Palace, and then they brought her back at the beginning of January. Then they loaned her back out to Newcastle, but she's actually a tall forward, and that's my thing. It's like, City, y'all want to sign all these youth players, you might as well fucking play them. You might as well fucking play them, City. You might as well fucking do it. Y'all want to be an academy club so bad, y'all might as well fucking do it. You might as well just go, man, we just strictly gonna just play our youth and be one of those clubs, because clearly that's where y'all headed, because y'all can't attract talent that is healthy. Currently, y'all can't attract talent that is healthy. And like I said, who would want to come to City under Gareth Taylor? That's a big cloud of uncertainty. That's a big cloud of, we probably will have a winning record, but we're not going to pick up no trophies. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to play you want to play to compete and win and fight for titles. We can't just win the average games. We have to be able to win and beat these teams like Chelsea. Like that's what's crazy. The Barca game, Man City's first match against Barca, we need that City team all the time. That City team, the way City played against Barca. Let me see. Do I have that shit? You said Germa's gonna choose Arsenal. I mean, you said Germa will choose Chelsea over Arsenal. She probably fuck. Germa, don't do it, Germa. Please, don't do it to us. Let me see if I got damn. Man, who City play next, bro? It's crazy. All right, they gotta play. Bro, did City get lucky? City, and look, Barca, y'all so lucky. Barca's so lucky. City didn't have the players in the second leg. Y'all so lucky, Barca. But then again, Barca, y'all should have beat City, bro. But this for the stats. Let's see this lineup here. Hemp, Shaw, Fowler, Park, like I said, Lazelle, bro. We need Lazelle back, bro. Lazelle, where's she at, bro? We need her back. We need her back, bro. She played one match. She played her heart out. And we ain't seen her since. We ain't seen her since. Hey, yo, see, if we ever get a player like Patry, like, listen, City, we can't get none of these players to come play for you, bro. We can't get a Patry to come to City. The only way we get a Spanish player to come, like, the only way we can get Alexa to come to City, a Patry to come to City, Mariana to come to City, if Alexandri, she like, hey, y'all should come over here. It's the only way. We need a Spanish connection. These ladies are not going to leave a league where they're killing. First of all, they've been winning, how many years? Nah, okay. Regardless, the only way we're going to get some of these players is if we have a powerful connection. That's the only way the only way City got Viviana Miedema is because of Jill. And then I think Viv didn't want to leave England, so she was looking also. And like I said, Viv needed City as much as City needed her, because a lot of teams were uncertain about her health, right? And City needed an archetype like Viv, a player that is well liked, that has the stats of a world-class player. They need that type of archetype so they can use that when she's healthy. An unhealthy Viviana Miedema is not useful. But City needed a player like her because they need something to build off. They like I said. Also, if we ever to get Caroline Graham Hansen, like Caroline Graham Hansen is not going to be Barca forever. I hope not, Caroline. I hope you're not Barca forever. Please, please, Caroline. We can't have you be at Barca forever. We need you to take your currency somewhere else. Look, go to Real Madrid. It only takes a couple of these Barca players to go to Real Madrid for us to get a good derby between those two. But this is the team. Still Mary Fowler, Jess Park out there, Hasegawa, Shaw, Hemp, Viviana Miedema, Kirsten. So you see the changes. Yamashita was in goal, but I don't think that made a difference. Okay, I really don't think it made a difference why we beat City. I mean, why they beat Barca. I think one, Alexa playing out of position helped City. She's not a fucking wide player. You bench Kira Walsh and put Alexa in the midfield, so you have your Barca trio, and you put Salma, Pena, someone else out here instead of putting Alexa out here. And this is why Lazelle had such a good. Pena's quick. Lazelle had a good matchup with Alexa. Why you think she got a goal? Alexa ain't no freaking wide player. The fuck. Another thing, Hemp was on Oano's ass the whole game as well. City had two threats, two world-class strikers, Bunny Shaw and Miedema. And like I said, Kirsten and Kirsten, It's crazy that Graham Hansen got a yellow card, but Graham Hansen is one of the most influential players for Barca. But the fact that Bonmati, honestly, that's why she's Valide Dome right now. But Bonmati pretty much still was able to get loose and cause problems. I don't feel Walsh had a good game in that match. Payore was new. It was her first match, in a really big match. Because listen, we know Barca don't have no ops in their league. Barca got no ops until they come in Champions League. Let's look at Barca real quick, because I'm gonna talk that shit. They running away with their league. It's crazy. The only way Barca get bad is from within. That's the only way. They're winning their table, 48 points, undefeated. It's crazy, bro. We're in 2024, 2025, and a team is undefeated. That's crazy. It's crazy that Real Madrid, Atleti, and all these teams, like they don't have a squad like Barca. Like, what is it? Real Madrid, y'all are killing me out here. Y'all lost today, Real? Oh my goodness. Real, y'all can't be losing. How y'all lose to Ibar? Oh, y'all need to sack y'all manager too. Let me see. What was the scoreline? Yeah, y'all got whooped. Look, I'm telling you, bro. Freaking Real Madrid, they went and stole Caroline Weir from us and Angendal. I mean, what? Why did you sign Angendal? Huh? Make it make sense, Real. You spent money on Angendal? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm just saying, I don't think it was a good move. No offense to Angendal, but I'm just saying, I don't think it was a good move. Yeah, so this proper. This is the midfield Barca needs to play all the time. That's why Walsh has to go back to England. Bonmati, Patri, Alexa, this is Barca midfield. And then you got Caroline up here. Pena, Payore now. Salma's back, I believe, now. Catacoil and all them. But I don't really tune into Barca like that, and because unfortunately, honestly, and it's gonna start to get what's the difference between this league and now the English league, huh? Chelsea's damn near 10 points ahead, 11 points ahead of everyone after 11 matches. Barca's ahead of everyone after 16 matches. How many points? What is this, like 11 points? And Chelsea are up 7 points after 11. So what's the difference? I see no difference. I was getting my hair done one time, and well, not one time, but I was getting my hair done, and a lot of my the people that do my hair, they know about football. They watch football, just in general. And he was always telling me, he's like, yeah, the best teams, they don't play in the best leagues, and that's sad. Like, so the best teams don't play in the best leagues. And I feel like that needs to change. Like, we have to have a balance. They have to start scouting better. They have to find the talent, the raw talent. They have to find the raw talent. I know it's difficult. You can't help that, like teams have more perks. They have more ways to lure the ladies to play for them. Also, it doesn't help when certain platforms only push out certain teams. That doesn't help the collective, because it just pushes them to one direction. If we're only seeing this league get presented to us, well, then the young people are only going to see this team. And that's the thing with social media. That's why I like, for me, I don't need to cover Barca. They're already well known. Their performance and their play is why they're so attractive. It is how they play football is why they have the currency. Chelsea, it is the way they perform and play is why they have the currency. Lyon is how they perform and play. This is how they have the currency. And of course, other teams don't, clearly. And they get presented to us. And then so it's like, well, the ladies like, well, where do we go? We only have a limited amount of options. No one wants to go to, they're only even, like I said, it's not going to be overnight, right? The shit, it's not going to be overnight, but that's why it's the power is in the ladies' hands. That's why we need players like Germa to not go to Chelsea's. We need players like that to just like say, stop it. Look at that team. They're stacked. I want to be the superstar of my club. Yeah, I know I could play with them, maybe, and maybe I could help them win the Champions League, but I'm selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we sometimes we gotta start having archetypes. Like, I'm not saying we don't got to, but what I would like to see is archetypes that are not willing to go to the big clubs, and archetypes that are willing to be their own star on different teams. And so that's why I applaud, players that do choose a different path, because that path is less traveled. That path is more unknown. So if Germa chooses Chelsea, that path is kind of more laid out. We can kind of see the future, in essence. If she goes to Chelsea, if she goes to Arsenal, if she goes to some other teams, the future not really as clear. You know what I'm saying? And so we need more teams to start to get in that category of not even that category. We need more players. We need more players willing to go to different clubs. We need those archetypes, and that takes a different type of spirit. Not everyone is built like that. Not everyone is built like that. And I can understand, especially if you're not getting paid and you want to be presented, you want sponsorships, you want this, it's your livelihood, you're trying to feed such and such, such and such. I understand. I 100% understand. You going where the currency is. You going where you can get that money for your peoples. I 100% understand. But in the future, we need players that are willing to do the unusual, to be different. And this is the power that the players have. And so, like Lucia Garcia going to Monterrey, it was a great move for her. She's a Spanish girl, high profile. A lot of people don't, they may or may not watch the Mexican League. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not presented. But Monterrey's now, well, now we got Liga MX on YouTube now. You know what I'm saying? So you can see Monterrey here and there on YouTube. And sometimes I know Dan's got their deal. They present Barca a lot on their channel. Other teams get, like, a lot of the leagues are starting to understand we need to be presenting the ladies in front of the collective so we can attract the talent. And so that opens up the playing ground for clubs that they don't get enough attention. Now they have access to people like you and me that happen to watch them on YouTube, Twitch, all of these other platforms, social media. And so, this will allow archetypes, spirits that are built this way, that don't care about going to a big club and that want to make the club big under them. Be like, yeah, I can make this club pop. I can be that player that makes this team known. You know what I mean? Superstars. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like in the future we will have them. Like, I think NWSL, Liga MX, these are some of the best leagues we have. Europe doesn't have it. Europe doesn't have the best leagues. They have some of the best players, some of the best teams, but y'all ain't got the best. Y'all don't got the best league. It's not competitive enough. The fact that Chelsea's already 7 points ahead and we've only had 11 matches is ridiculous. We know there's no obvious way. Chelsea are gonna have to lose twice, right? They need to lose to Arsenal. One, who's gonna beat Chelsea this year? They need United to beat them. They need Arsenal to beat them. We need Chelsea to fumble, right? We praying for Chelsea's demise. This is the only way. And no one wants to put, last year, of course, the league was different because players were healthy, but we can't have it where we have seasons where, okay, so City do have players that are hurt. Why the fuck is Arsenal not in competition? Why the fuck Arsenal, y'all not competing? Damn, Arsenal, we can't rely on y'all for shit. They're always riding City's back. They always, cause City have streaks of winning. So they ain't won a trophy. Why, Arsenal, why can't we rely on y'all to stand up to Chelsea? We can't rely on y'all? Oh my goodness, it's ridiculous. ridiculous. I'm telling you. You said for women's football, there needs to be serious investment, at least to raise the bar, and at least the leagues to be. Yeah, for sure, for sure. We got to get more competitive leagues, more investment. You got to figure out, and it takes time. So like this is why we see the dynasties and the fact that Lyon, like no one should ever do what Lyon has done, win the Champions League 6 times. That should never happen again. Chelsea, especially in England, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like, I could see Barcelona, but because they have 18 teams. You have 18 teams. So if you're beating majority of the teams and then you just have maybe 2 ops, you got 2 ops. Like Real Madrid, maybe Athletic Madrid. Okay, you got 2 ops, maybe 3 ops. But 2, you have 18 teams. You have teams that are so bad, you're going to get points from. But I look at England, I'm like, y'all niggas got like 12 teams. And then not only do you have 12 teams, you have a league below you. Y'all are in England. Y'all want to claim y'all created football. Y'all want, and then again, like I said, we all know that England banned. Look, when you look at the fact that they banned women's football, in England for 50 plus years, y'all shot yourself in y'all own foot. But we already know why y'all did it. Y'all just don't like women. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But now that the investment and people want in, y'all gotta change up. You know what I'm saying? But it takes the players to be brave. It takes the players to be brave to decide to make that move. You know what I'm saying? And if they're not ready to make that move because they're seeing that these teams, these clubs are not invested, they're not as committed, they're not willing to move around, it creates the same cycle. So it takes powerful spirits to make things happen. It takes a collective to make things happen. You know what I'm saying? You know, and now, you know, you think about the women's game on a global scale, like the fact that Netflix is going to have the World Cup, is this going to help the women's game or is this going to hurt the women's game? Are we going to be able to attract more people that want to play football since the World Cup's going to be on Netflix? Because the World Cup is the biggest tournament one of the biggest tournaments to attract more people that want to play the game of football. More people that want to invest and maybe be silent bidders into these clubs. You know what I'm saying? More investment, more, you know what I'm saying? More money, more currency, whatever, right? So will this help the women's game or will it hurt it? We're going to have to find out. I do hope that this helps. I hope that the Netflix deal helps the ladies. You know, it sucks that I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't even know how are we we don't even know if the streams are going to be optimal, stuff like that. I imagine that they will be better than that Tyson fight and everything because it will be like 2027, 2020, whatever. Around that time, I feel like they'll have it, you know, set up proper. But is that going to help the women's game? Like I say, this is, and they gave them 2 of them. They gave them 2 World Cups. So we're gonna see what happens post that match, but goddamn son, Real Madrid, man, y'all can't be losing Real Madrid. This is awful. Let me see. Hold on. Who else? Yeah, shout out to Young Murphy. Man, City lost bad, bro. It's crazy. And here's another thing, City. Like, why? Hold on. Yeah. I did cover this story last year when we found out Sam Kerr might be racist. Oh shit. Yo. We don't know, Sam Kerr. Are you racist? Is Sam Kerr racist? Damn, Kerr. How is it that we in a time period where Chelsea champion is now in court for being called out for being a racist? What the fuck? This is crazy, Chelsea. So this is the shit y'all pushing at us? So the girl, I don't want the girl to go to jail. And if she's not guilty, that sucks. I mean, I'm sorry. If she's guilty for, being aggressive, like how we, like, my thing is, like, how are we supposed to know? Like, I want to know, like, who, like, I ain't never thought about, like, listen, like, the fact, like, people, whatever Sam Kerr said, people have probably said to people every single day. Like, I bet people say whatever Sam Kerr said to that person, like, not every day, but, like, I bet you there's people that talk like that in general, or just, Sam Kerr, like, do you not know who the fuck you are? Like, did you not know what time they were on? Did you not know what time they were on? Or are you just a racist, nigga? Like, what is it, Sam Kerr? What, are you a racist or nah? You know what I'm saying? You are one of my favorite players. You're a Virgo, you're a master at what you do, you score goals for fun. I like and appreciate you because you have been playing for different leagues and you have showed your quality throughout the leagues that you participated in. And this is what makes you world class, Sam Kerr. But, for this to come up, for us to have to know that you are going to court because you could be a racist is crazy. Now, are they trying to slander Sam Kerr? Are they trying to make Sam Kerr bad? Like, why is it, of all the people, like, you would have think Sam Kerr, it's not Sam Kerr. Like, no way, fam. No way. Sam Kerr, no way. No way, fam. She racist. No way. And she racist to the white folk. Damn, you not you being racist to the white folk, Sam Kerr. You know they don't like that shit. Sam Kerr, you can't do that, Sam Kerr. They like, hold on, you getting too big headed over here in Chelsea. Sam Kerr. You see how quickly they can give you shit and how quickly they can take that shit away. So they out here making you a racist, whether you're guilty or not guilty. I would never want to be called a racist because that's low vibrational thought. That is low frequency. The only thing you could do is talk about the color of my skin. That's funny. You're a loser. You can't talk about anything else but how I look. That's low vibrational thought forms. The fuck is wrong with you niggas? Like, really? And that's what I say. That's the best thing they could do to Sam Kerr is say that she said something about this nigga's skin. You know what I mean? Like, what if it was what if it wasn't someone that looked like me? She said that too. Would it be a bigger deal or would they even give a fuck? Huh? Because you know how they get down in England. Huh? You know how they get down. Y'all kneeling for black people, but y'all ain't even got black people on the pitch. Yeah? Mm-hmm. We know how y'all get down. Mm-hmm. But Sam Kerr, look, we know a lot of white tea people don't like people that are not them. I mean, Sam Kerr, like I said, I like you, but it sucks that, they got you in court saying you a racist. You know what I'm saying? You said the situation with Kerr crazy. Yeah, man, I don't know. She a racist now, bro. It's wild. I got a live stream on Sam Kerr too. Think she called somebody a white bastard. But I think that she was drunk. Apparently she was drunk. Chelsea had won something. And they got a taxi or an Uber. She started slandering the boy. She started calling him out his name. Calling him a cracker or something. But that's low vibrational thought form. Like, that's the only thing you can do. Like, y'all, like I said, people troll differently nowadays. Like, if you're still talking about the color of someone's skin, nigga, we're in 2025. The fuck? We don't got time for that shit. The fact that people are still going to court over race charges is wild. Like, aren't we over this shit? Nope. Clearly, we're sick in the head. Clearly, we're still sick as a humanity. It's clearly, and we're toxic. Look, clearly we're toxic. You know what I'm saying? The government trying to take TikTok from us because, you know, of data purposes and some bullshit they want to lie to us. You know, my TikTok is back already. You know, what kind of world do we live in? I got offsides, which is not offsides. Sam Kerr in court. Taylor still has a job. Make that make sense. What world do we live in? Germa might as well go to fucking Chelsea. And that's another thing. You would think in England, and that's why I can't wait for Michelle King, London City Lionesses, to get to top flight. Because I need Michelle King to show these teams what it's about when it comes to investment. I need Michelle King to show the English League, y'all niggas, y'all don't invest like I invest, ho. I'm gonna show y'all how it's done. How is it? I gotta back Michelle King. I can't wait till London City Lionesses get to the top flight. I can't wait. They're going to show you what it's like to have a real owner behind them. They're going to show you what it's like to have a real investment. Michelle got 3 fucking clubs, nigga. 3. She got one of the best, Lyon. She got an NWSL team, Washington Spirit, and she finna raise up London City Lionesses, and they finna squash everyone. I bet you London City, this is going to be crazy. Michelle Kane going to raise London City Lionesses, and they going to be Chelsea's biggest ops. The fuck? Because they actually have a real life human person behind them believing in them. Yeah, will it be scripted? Hell yeah, you know it. But does it matter? Michelle got 3 clubs. Y'all telling me a player with 3 clubs can get the job done than you with 1? The fuck? The fuck? I'm telling you, bro. Like, we need more people like Michelle King. But like I said, Michelle King can only buy 1 club in England, and that was London City. That's the thing. These clubs are chokehold by these corporations. So they don't actually have people that are like Michelle King. OGs, people that are just strictly pro women's football. They're like, I ain't worried about y'all. I ain't worried about this. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that. And that's the thing. We're going to have to start to have the women separate from the men. It is what it is. We can't have we can see that Man City's investment into the coaching is not the same on the women and the men. It ain't the same. We need the same type of intelligentness that you have for the men's side, for the women. Y'all need to have the same network. We can't have a Pep Guardiola and a Gareth Taylor. The fuck? Make that make sense. Pep, can you give Gareth Taylor some advice? Pep, we need you to go sit Taylor down and tell him what he's doing wrong with the ladies. We need Pep. Pep, come over here, Pep. Pep, sit Taylor down. Maybe because he's a man, you can explain to him better what we need to get done. Okay? And then Pep, you let us know. Is he the man for the job, Pep? He ain't the man for the job? Okay, Pep, we didn't actually need you to tell us that. We already knew that. But thank you for your confirmation because you a man. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate your confirmation. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So Pep said he's not the man for the job. Well, let's get him out of here. Pep, why don't you go ahead and figure out who could be the next manager for City? See, it ain't the same. It ain't the same. It's crazy. And sports teams, men and women, are supposed to be working together. They're supposed to rise up. Like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? You said I was at she said I watched the London City game. It was insane. Yeah, man, I can't wait for London City. Like, I ain't watched them play, but I mean, shit, I want to get behind Michelle King. I ain't never seen a woman hold 3 football clubs to her name in my entire life. That's inspirational type shit. Now, how she be in a position to be able to get 3 football clubs? I hope she didn't have to do nothing crazy, but I would love to be in a position where I have the ability to impact 3 football clubs with my money, with my currency, with my influence. As a lady, I would love that. I have 3 teams I could put into. So, and I'm hitting people from every angle. I'm hitting them in France. I'm hitting them in America, and I'm hitting them in England. So Michelle Kane got a whole triangle. She over there in America, she in England, and she's in France. She got a whole network. And like I said, if it's cool if you're going to help promote the women's game. We can't have owners that are just like, I want 3 football clubs just because Michelle Kane did it. No, nigga, don't be like that. That's just you being greedy. That's just you trying to do what Michelle Kane is doing and then making it toxic and demonic. Like I said, we don't need that type of energy. We don't need that type of energy. And we're going to peep game. We going to peep game. What the fuck you over here doing? Trying to buy 3 football clubs just because you want control, bitch. What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? You know what I'm saying? We're not, what's coming? It's like, we're starting to see that, you know, and we're in a time and era now. It's like, we need people that are passionate about the involvement and the growth of the game more now than ever, because we're in a turning point. You know what I'm saying? We can't have people that are just trying to look for a come up. We don't need opportunists. The fuck you over here being an opportunist for, bitch? Go do that somewhere else. We can't have opportunists in the realm. We can't have no opportunists anywhere. What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? Huh? You like anywhere. Why are you trying to like, you know, like use this as an opportunity to get like, you know, a leg up over here? And especially if you're not upfront with it, like, I'm only using this job to get me over here. My dreams and my aspirations are to end up becoming in this role. You know what I'm saying? I'm using this to do this. But y'all be coming in here under disguise as sheeple, but y'all be wolves in sheep's clothing. Y'all be wolves in sheep's clothing, acting like we don't be seeing y'all niggas. Like, you act like we don't see you niggas. Like, we see you 100%. Y'all are so obvious. But how y'all move? Y'all move snakish. So we don't need none of those waters. That's why we got rid of Jill Ellis. She was a toxic snake, finna take San Diego Wave down the drain. Got her out of here. You know what I'm saying? Let her go be toxic with FIFA. And you see you see how toxic they are already, putting the women on Netflix. You're gonna have to pay to watch the women now, bitch. The fuck out of here. Y'all think we want to help the women? Nigga, you gonna pay to watch them, bitch. See how they do us? They ain't shit. Jill Ellis, why you ain't? What, Jill? Come on. Anyways, whatever. Well, it's not. But yeah, we can't afford people that are just willing to get a come up. You know, because sports is universal. Sports is a way that people use to get out of the trenches, to get out of poverty, to get out of the shit that this world, that this system has created to enslave. Football is used to maintain health, to have fun. You know what I'm saying? To enjoy the outdoors. Football is used for a lot of things, to teach. And so we can't be having people that are just here, not wanting to, you know what I'm saying, grow the game on solid foundation, on good soil. You know what I'm saying? We've been infiltrated too much by these toxic people that are not willing to grow the game. They want to gatekeep the game. Like Gareth Taylor, he's a gatekeeper for Man City. He's a gatekeeper. We've only seen. With City, we've only seen regression. He sucks. We've only seen the bad. Like, we don't have no good result with Taylor. He's a gatekeeper. He needs to go. You know what I'm saying? He's trash. It is what it is. Taylor, you're bad. I know you're like, Anita, you shouldn't say that. I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want to say. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We fed up. We fed up. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're in a time period now where, yeah, we want to see the ladies in an environment, and we want to be in an environment where we can see y'all getting better. We can see the growth. Yeah, if it is a little bit inch by inch by inch, we're okay with that, because we know it's not going to happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it ain't going to be like Emma Hayes come to America and win the whole Olympics. It ain't going to be like that. It's not like that. It's going to take growth. It's going to take time. But we need it. We need good soil people. All right. And I think, you know what I'm saying? You know, like the people like Landon Donovan, those niggas, they can't be allowed to be infiltrated into the NWSL. Those niggas I'm talking about. Niggas like Landon Donovan. What the fuck you doing over here, boy? The fuck you doing over here, boy? Trying to coach the end of himself. The fuck? Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what the fuck you doing over here, Landon Donovan? The fuck? You ain't never, I bet you ain't never been to a women's football game in your life trying to be a coach. People like him, they can't be getting opportunities. We can't be seeing their faces on the sidelines. The fuck he gonna do for women's football? Nothing. We have Houston have, what's his name, Tim Howard as a goalkeeping coach. Landon Donovan, why don't you become San Diego Waves attacking coach? That was probably be more of a proper position for you. You ain't a coach. You may have gone through the schooling to get those, to get that doctrine, to get that paper to say, hey, I got a paper that says I can coach. That's what a lot of people do. But you don't got the, you don't have the ability to do it based upon the performances. And then, like I said, the audacity of Jill Ellis to do that and give him that opportunity, right? That's the audacity of Jill Ellis, a woman, giving this ninja an opportunity for no reason. She gone now. She gone. They could have had a proper manager, intern, but Jill Ellis was toxic. So we know that Jill Ellis was a gatekeeper. There was no way San Diego were going to be able to prosper as long as she was there with them. You know, they did what they did. And you see how they treat those that are real good, like Casey Stoney. They give them contracts and then they retract them. They just quickly as they give it to you, they take that shit away. And after all you done for them, after all Casey Stoney did for them, you still sniped her. And you didn't just snipe her dirty. You gave her a contract and take it back. You Jill, yes, toxicity at its finest. We can no longer, and this is the thing, these are the niggas in FIFA. These are the niggas in FIFA. These are the archetypes in FIFA. Now we got FIFA putting the women on Netflix. Toxicity at its finest. Greedy motherfuckers at their finest. You know what I'm saying? We got a peep game for these ninjas. These ninjas need to be out of the realms of power. They can't be holding the power like this. The fuckers, and we got to identify them and call them out. We gonna call you Jill. That's why, I mean, Jill, look, Jill, how you gonna say you wasn't toxic and then end up leaving the team that you say you was toxic from? You was so toxic you had to leave and then you went to a more toxic environment. I mean, serves you right, Jill. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. But yeah, that's just how it is. We can't have the Landon Donovans, and like even with Houston, let me go back to my team, Houston Dash. Also, you know, I watch a lot of teams, but anyways, Houston Dash, we signed Angela, right? She got some background. We don't know if she was the reason why Angel City ended up getting -3 points and getting fined last year, but she was a part of the coaching culture, right? So then, okay, we want her apparently, Houston, and then also we want a coach who was with North Carolina assistant. He hasn't coached a club professionally. He's been an assistant in NWSL, but he has an attachment to Morgan Bryant. He is the husband of Morgan Bryant. So, you know, still that's not enough for me to like, because he didn't manage North Carolina Courage. He was the assistant. He wasn't the one. When they put the team lineup and they put the coach underneath them, that's that ninja. It don't say assistant coach, Mr. Garat. It don't say that shit. It say the head coach. Just like Sammy Boy, Sam Laty. When it said Laura Harvey for Seattle Reign, it didn't go say Sam Laty been here for 8 years. Type shit. No, it just said the head coach. So we don't even know what he can't get any of that success North Carolina had. That ain't credited to him. He was a part of it, but when we look at that roster, of course he was part of the coaching staff. Yes, he was a part of the football culture. Same with Angela. Both part of the football culture. Angela had Angela's more in a powerful position, you know, being her position more powerful than boys, but just in general, she has more toxicity, more toxic waters than he does, though. You know what I mean? Because he don't have his feet wet. He ain't never been a coach. So, but with Houston, man, we trying to take everything we can. Houston, bottom of the table, you know what I'm saying? We had to purge our own coach, one of our own coaches, because of the scandals that were going on when we were having the purge. You know what I'm saying? So Houston, I want y'all to be successful, but we got to understand, why are we bringing people over from a club that lost points? Is that really smart? Yeah, okay. But like I said, if it wasn't her, it just sucks that she's a part of the club that ended up happening too. If it was, you know what I'm saying? That's just the reality. I'm just like, well, you're kind of guilty by association because you were with that team and we did find out y'all were paying people underneath the table. And who were y'all paying underneath the table? I wish we would have known. Who could Angel Hat City paid underneath the table? And who snitched? Shout out to you. Okay. Anyways, because we can't have these toxic waters. Why are you paying people underneath the table? Where's the transparency? What the fuck? Why are you paying people under the table? And then you're not good at it getting caught. So Houston want to go ahead and get involved in that mess. So good, best of luck to us. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if Houston do better than last year, aka last place, I'll be very grateful. Like I said, but yes, man, we got to start identifying these people, because there'll be that one bad seed that taints the whole pool, and then we looking at each other, turning on each other, and it be that one bad apple that spreaded the virus. So we got to peep game and stay, you know what I'm saying, real shit. And, we need everyone as a collective front. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has their own positioning in when it comes to continuing to share the game of women's football. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, y'all, I think I've been here too long talking that shit. Man City. Oh, goodness. Sam Kerr? Are you a racist, Sam Kerr? She said not guilty. Sam said, I'm not a racist. Okay, Sam, I want to believe you. At first, I was like, man, maybe she is a racist. But then I'm like, she with Christy Lewis. You know what I'm saying? She a white girl. I'm like, you racist to white people? Like, your girl white. You know what I mean? So, like, it don't really make no damn sense. But then again, some people be like that. But Sam Kerr, I hope you're not a racist, my G. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just hope you're not. But if you are, nigga, damn, nigga. All will be revealed, right? All will be revealed. Anyways, y'all, thank y'all once again. Hey, make sure y'all hit the like button if you're on YouTube. I appreciate y'all. This is my first YouTube live of the new year. If you're on Twitch, make sure y'all hit the notifications. With the ladies now being presented more on these platforms, we may get more of these recaps because of streaming purposes, stuff like that. Overall, in general. But that's just showing the growth of the game. They want to give it more. They want to give us more access to the ladies. And I'm grateful for that, because it's about fucking time. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? There's talented players. There's talented teams that we need to be able to look so we're helping identify the talent for these people. They need scouts. They need observers. They need people that have played the game, that know how to identify archetypes that will help them be influential, that will help them win games. They need our collective opinions on what's working and what's not working. Like, some of y'all will probably be better managers than any of these managers that go fucking sign up and take the course to be a manager. You know why? Because you have common sense. You know what I'm saying? And you have integrity. You know what I'm saying? And you know that you shouldn't play a player out of position. You know what I'm saying? And you know that you should play a player that's informed. And you know that shit because it's common sense. You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all will be better coaches than a lot of these people. Some of y'all will be better GMs than a lot of these people. But like I said, it's not all our path to do that type shit. You know what I'm saying? But some of y'all are better observers of the game than some of these people that observe the game and get paid for it, regardless. You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all are better. It just is. It is. That's just the reality. Some of y'all do the job better than the people that do it are supposed to. So it is what it is. And you need to remind yourself that just because you're not on a platform where thousands of people are seeing doesn't mean you're not as influential when it comes to the things that you see. You need to understand that as well. You know what I'm saying? Social media will allow you to present yourself to the collective. So show your gifts and talents to the world. Because at the end of the day, teamwork makes the dream work. And we know that, especially when it comes to women's football. You know what I'm saying? But City, yes, City lost the Manchester Derby 4-2. Absolute chaos. Yes, yes, yes. And they get to play United again. I mean, will we sign Caroline by then? Fuck. Hopefully.